Hello my lovelies, so this is Lizzie from Love from Lizzie, and today I'm bringing you the May 2020 Love from Lizzie card kit. I hope you're all staying safe and well amongst this hideous virus that's going around. We are still operating, we are on a skeleton staff. Sue's working from home and I'm in the office making sure the orders are going out and that everything is ticking over as it well should be. So thank you for bearing with us at this time. Our response rate to our emails are a little bit slower and shipping sometimes takes a couple of days to get out depending on how many orders it is that I've got in to get packed and gone. But we're safe and well and we are social distancing, we're under lockdown in the UK, so we're only allowed to go to work and to get food and medicine, that sort of thing. So I have my little piggy with me. He's had a month off of school now, which has been interesting with work, but we're making it work somehow. But anywho, you guys have come here to have a look at the unboxing, so without further ado, I'm going to show you what the kit is this month. This is the Happy Bluebird, which I thought was quite cheery for the current situation, and as always I'm going to start off with the A4 bag. Everything comes in Ziploc bags to protect it on its journeys. Some of our subscribers are quite literally around the opposite side of the world to us, so we want to make sure that everything arrives safely. Everything is being shipped out as long as the country that we're sending to is still receiving shipping. Everything is getting shipped and we are sending everything tracked. I know that there has been some delays with certain areas, but we are shipping and your tracking number is valid, so it will get to you. But anyhow, I'm going to start off here with the cardstock, and it's 8.5 by 11 inches and there are 5 sheets as always, so that you can complete the 10 card one kit if you wanted to. All you would have to do is split the cardstock in half. So we've got this really lovely raspberry pink, we've got mint green, we've got this really lovely cream, we've got alcohol marker friendly white, and we've got navy. So they are the 5 sheets that are included in the kit. There is also 2 sheets of specialty. Now this is in UK A4, which if I hold it up to an American letter size, you will see is ever so slightly narrower on one side and ever so slightly longer at the bottom. So it works out to be approximately the same amount of cardstock, or paper as the case may be, but it's just slightly different proportions. And this is handmade paper with these lovely floral petals, and they are real petals pressed into the paper, so they're really lovely. So you get 2 sheets of those. There are some peel-offs, of course, and this is the mint Moondust, and these are the straight variety, so this is new to Love from Lizzie. There has been pinstripes previously, and this width is just wider than that which comes in the pinstripes. So if you get pinstripes and the straights, you've got 4 different widths across the 2 sheets of peel-offs. There are some sentiments, and these are all die cut already, so maybe from the back you can see. They just pop out, and you've got things like happy birthday, have a lovely day, congratulations, especially for you, thinking of you, and these are all in the same design way as the rest of the kit. We have got 2 sheets of mini decoupage. Now these are sort of like little, this is like a little tag, and this is the one that you build up with a decoupage, and it even numbers everything. So this is the first layer, and then you go to B2, so you pop a little bit of foam or some silicone behind it to make it lift slightly, and then you do all the B3 ones, and then the B4, and then the B5, so that you've got this really lovely layered up tag. And then there's also this one, which is on your special day. And again, they're all numbered so that you can layer those up nice and easily. We have also got patterned papers. Now there's a lot of patterned papers this month. They're single-sided, so you don't have to choose, which is ideal, particularly for me. And there are some that are sort of cut apart sheets, so you can trim those down to make toppers. There's a nice frame there, but it's in these really lovely sort of like oranges, corals and teal shades. Here's sort of like a mint, that's almost like an Art Deco pattern. And we've got a very close-knit floral there. This is gorgeous, and I mean even this, if you were making a square card, just that and then a few sort of little embellishment pieces and a lovely sentiment on the top, and you've got your card done. So here we've got some really sweet birds. Now these are perfect for fussy cutting out if you're wanting to use them that way rather than just as a sheet. We have another sheet of toppers there, which are much smaller. They're 2 by 2 inch. And then we've got some of these sort of flowers and leaves over a really nice peach background. Another frame of flowers, and again, if you cut a piece of this out to cover the front of your card, you've still got this lovely border that you could use at the top and at the bottom. Another bouquet there, again really pretty. Some butterflies along with roses and branches. A nice polka dot. You can never have too many of these sort of simple background papers. Sorry, my long sleeves are catching everything here. The larger flowers. And then we have this really nice sort of like leaf design. And this is sort of like a floral arrangement with some butterflies visiting down. And here we have another sort of Art Deco, almost like a geometric over pink, tone on tone colour there. And then we have these bluebirds again, the same as this, but on a much smaller scale. So as I say, if you wanted to fussy cut these out, they would lay really nicely over the top of this paper. And then finally, we have the bluebirds on the branches there. So these are all the pattern papers. There are lots of them this month. And then finally in the A4 bag we have the stamp set, which is a DL size stamp set, so it's bigger than usual. And you've got this really lovely wreath with a bird sitting there. It's all leaves around this sort of circle. And then we have missing you, for you, especially for you, thinking of you. And all of these sentiments do fit within the wreath, so depending on what it is you're wanting to send, if you want to go that way. And then there is 2 separate birds with branches and also a leaf in case you wanted to make your own background pattern. So that's everything from the A4, and I'm going to dip into the embellishment bag. And if you follow the sneak peeks, there weren't that many this month because I struggled with getting the bits from the office to Sue when she's working at home and with all the social distancing, so I was a little bit sparse this month, I'm afraid. But there is a shimmer powder, and this is called Green Parade. So if you're a subscriber to the kit and you're collecting all of the various Nouveau drops and powders, that's another one to add into the collection. And we've also got these Resin Roses. There's 3 of those. They're self-adhesive, and they come on just sort of like a little sheet of acetate there for you, so they're really easy to just peel up and pop down onto your card. And we've also, in the same line, got these bluebirds, and these are ever so slightly flatter, so if you're thinking about posting but you like the idea of having these sort of like little resin charms, then you've got 3 bluebirds there. And then we also have 5 of these little satin roses, and they're sort of all twisted up and they're in like a really nice champagne colour, and they're alive, it would seem. So there's 5 of those. We've also got the sample size Lucky Bluebirds sequin mix, and that's in sort of teal, navy, this really nice soft pink, and there's like a graphite grey in there as well. We've got some little ephemera pieces. There's just 5 in here, and again they all coordinate along with the kits perfectly. So you've got the bluebird, You've got sort of like a yellow, I think it's a primrose. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a botanist, I'm afraid. And then we've got On Your Special Day, which is a really, really pretty topper in a hexagon there. And then With Love on a circle with a butterfly. And then finally we have this sort of little scalloped square, which has got a lovely bouquet of flowers with the butterfly visiting. We also have the ribbons. Now you get a metre of each. There's 5 different designs, and again they all coordinate perfectly with the kit. So you've got a pink sparkly one, you've got a satin with the bluebird printed on there, you've got a lovely teal with the butterflies printed on, and then you have sort of like a nice soft mint colour with branches on that. I'm hoping that the camera will pick these up for you. And then the final one is a nice peach ribbon with the flowers and leaves printed on. So you get a metre of each of those, and they come on a handy little spool, so that will make it nice and easy to go back to in case you don't do it all in one sitting. And then this month there are also some dies. There is a really lovely sort of ornate corner die, so you could just do 1 or 2 and do opposing corners, or all 4. You could tuck photos behind, or the toppers perhaps, just an extra way to decorate up on your card. And then there is also a sentiment here, and it's someone special. And then there's also a tiny weeny little butterfly that goes with that as well. So that is the Love from Lizi May 2020 card kit. If you're a subscriber, you've got your kit and you've settled your invoice off, then that will all just come out to you automatically. If you're not a subscriber, you can buy these standalone. You don't have to subscribe to the kit every month. But this we've got very limited stocks of, because we've had to make a few less this month, simply because of the lockdown and the social distancing that we've had to adhere to keep everybody safe. And if you are a subscriber, you've got until the 26th of April to place any orders from anything else from the shop. There's obviously the release video that is about to come shortly, and you are free to place any order, and it will get popped into your kit box, and there won't be any additional shipping charges as long as you're logged into your account when you place your order. So I'm going to pop up some still shots now of the kit for you, so you can have a better look in case there's something that you want to zoom in on or pause on. And I will be back shortly with the release video. Until then, happy paper crafting and stay safe. Bye!